Hello.
Hello. Hello,
Uh,
your friend.
hello. Uh, can you talk from there where you're standing right now? Just, just stay away. Hello. Can you hear me?
Say that again, your friend? I couldn't hear you over the radio.
Oh, I was saying just stand here. I'm gonna go a bit away from you and I'm testing something. Voice chat actually. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I
Can
can't
you
hear
talk?
you.
Can you start talk? I don't know. When people are far away, I can't hear them. Are you using Whisper by the way?
No, I'm just using normal in-game. I don't... Yeah.
I don't know. It's not working though.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
don't
hear
know
me?
why. The in-game voice chat seems a little bit off. Like the distances seem a little bit
Yeah.
off. Really
Like,
By the
quiet.
way, I
mm,
didn't attempt to take off. There was just a shooting outside.
Okay, I don't know. It's just anyway.
I see.
So is everything good out here?
So yeah, so from where I am and to
What
the
did
pavement, to
he
the end of
want
that pavement,
to?
I could very, very low hear you.
Walk down here with me real quick.
Yeah,
Sure.
So yeah.
me too actually. That's sort of like I relogged 2 times now and it didn't fix.
Yeah, I'm on normal as well. I'm not on whisper or shouting. You
You might
know.
Yeah,
want
I'm
to put it
on.
on shouting.
I mean, that is actually a temporary fix, but we need a perma fix, though. Permanent fix.
My court didn't start yet.
Mm.
Yeah, I just leave mine on shouting.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna report this bug again. Anyway, so did the court case end, or is it still going on?
I don't even think it's started yet since we're waiting for that officer.
Oh,
Oh no, I think he's inside actually. That's not them. I believe it has started.
oh, okay, that's good. How is it going, Xavier?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to hear.
Same
So
here.
that's when that officer
Good
that
to
was
hear
taken
that
out
you're fine.
put a piece of wood under his tire so he could not leave the scene. After continuing to go back and forth with him, he then tried to accelerate and leave the scene. That's when he failed after the block was placed there. So that was when he was tased out the vehicle by that officer that was taken out. He was tased out, pinned, and put in cuffs. Upon searching him, I believe I found 3 grams of weed on him, and fellow officers that were on scene in the vehicle found cocaine, a firearms license, and a medical marijuana license inside the vehicle as well. He was then charged for use of narcotics and possession of narcotics. Sorry, possession of a illegal substance. That's it, Your Honor.
All right, we will allow the defense to come up and do any kind of cross-examination or ask any questions they'd like, and overall just provide a defense to the charges.
What?
Uh-oh.
I didn't hear that, but okay. You got to change your voice box to shouting.
Alright, is this block here with Hello?
There you go.
Can y'all hear me? Get down!
Alright, court's in lockdown, do shots fired.
Ah!
All right, no one leaves the courtroom. Everyone stay put.
I want to go sit with the judge. I'm
scared. You seem safe up here, mister.
Get up now! Stand up!
I'm not scared.
No need for a gun.
Hey, Balif,
Scared?
Balif, could you stay in here? I don't want to have to drop my firearm in the courtroom.
Hey,
I have to go out of my head for just a minute.
I sent a bag of chips back to that nice lady.
Ma'am, do you want chips?
Oh, hey man, you got a cigarette?
Yeah, you want?
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Um,
What the fuck am I doing?
Resume the court.
I believe so, Your Honor.
Bailiff. Put that damn cig out.
What? Alright, it's out, it's out, it's out, it's out. It's out.
Give me it.
It's on the floor over here. Okay.
Alright.
I don't know how you lit it or anything.
I got it from a friend. He put it in my mouth. Okay. Oh God.
Alright, the session may resume. Defense, go ahead and plead your case.
Alright, so I have one question for prosecuting.
Okay, so you like to call the prosecution to the stand?
Yes.
Alright. For the prosecution, please proceed to the stand. To
I would
stand
like
up
to
here in a
see.
chair.
Oh, okay.
No, no, no,
I
no,
would.
up front, next to me, to my left. There you go.
Alright. I would like to see all of the evidence that you have of my client.
Well, didn't you take a look at all the evidence beforehand?
I handed
I
you
have not
all the
seen the
files.
body camera or
You
the
want
the
evidence
body
that was collected.
Okay. Well, I'd have to go to my vehicle and grab a SD drive for you.
No, I'll waive that. All right, you've been presented with the files. All right, I asked if you had ample time to review the files. You said yes. Court's in session. Ask whatever questions you'd like.
Alright. What did that block weigh?
Could you repeat that?
What did that block weigh?
I'm not sure. I believe it was a wood plank. So, not that heavy, but enough to stop the tires. I told you I was not the officer that placed it there. That was the other officer who was taken out the courtroom.
Okay,
No,
what do you mean by
grams that
blocks,
you
son?
find in his car.
Grams of what? Be specific.
Of your
Okay, what drug?
cocaine. How much did you find?
It was just a bag of cocaine.
Okay. How much was it? So are you telling me you arrested him without weighing it?
Sorry?
Are you telling him you arrested him without weighing it?
I believe once again the other officer who got himself taken out of court with all the narcotics on scene.
Alright.
It was 3 grams of cocaine, I believe, if I'm jogging my memory, along with 3 grams of marijuana.
Alright.
I believe both are 3 grams.
Alright. That's all I have for you.
Crunch it, chip. Watch what. Okay. All right. That's all the defense. That's the only questions the defense had was how much it weighed.
Yes. Actually, I would like to add one more thing. How did the officer know it wasn't powdered donut? How did you know it wasn't from a donut, sir?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
How did you know it was not from a donut?
I didn't know if it was if it was or wasn't from donut. The reason I grew suspicion was because of the moldy wrapper in the vehicle and his stuttering. He seemed extremely nervous when I approached him and asked him about the powder on his nose already. And then he was stuttering when I asked him if he had a wrapper. It took him a minute to find a moldy wrapper in the vehicle. And he then told me that he did not eat moldy food. So the dots weren't connecting for me. He was eating food out of a moldy wrapper, but he didn't eat moldy food. So that's when I asked him to step out the vehicle for a search.
Oh, sorry. I mean, if you got it from the 24/7, they're pretty good at giving moldy stuff.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
If you got it from the 24/7, the wrapper could have been moldy because I heard.
Yeah, I'm gonna object on that one. Speculation. You know for a fact he got the wrapper from 24/7.
No, I do not. I'm just
Okay.
saying if it was from.
All right, well that is speculating, my friend. Any other questions?
No.
All right.
Oh. I forgot there was a step there.
All right. As the jury, aka the people in the back, have y'all heard everything you need to make a decision?
You're not gonna call him Stan?
Well, that's what you paid that mighty fine lawyer for.
He ain't doing that good of a job, to be honest.
Yeah, he died. Can I help you? You have to speak up.
Can my client come to the stand?
You'd like to question your client?
Yes, I would.
All right. Mr. Martin would please come to the stand. Well, there is a step there, son.
I have handcuffs on. It was kind of hard for me to, you know.
One foot in front of the other. Oh, I get it.
I have handcuffs on, Your Honor, so.
Alright, sir, so, what was that powder-like substance on your nose?
That was 100% pure Colombian donut.
Colombian donut.
Yep. Imported from, I think they made it on Cayo Perico.
Okay. Well, can I ask what else they found in your car?
I believe they found some more powdered oh my goodness, substances, being cocaine, and I believe they found my medical marijuana card and my marijuana that I had on me. I get marijuana on me. They found my firearm. I believe my firearm license, and I believe they found the donut wrapper that was there. I reckon it was moldy. I didn't see that it had mold on it, but I reckon it did. So, and again, I plead the 25th Amendment.
All right. Where did you get the donut from?
I got it from the LTD on Grove.
All right, and you said it came from Cayo Perico, right?
Yes, I believe they import them from Cayo Perico.
Well, I hope you're aware of what they do at Cayo Perico.
I do not, sir. I don't even know what Cayo Perico is. I just know it's an island.
It's an island that a drug lord owns, sir.
Okay, I did not know that. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't know Cayo Perico is a drug island lord place.
All right. One more question for you. Hello?
Yes?
One more question for you. Now, why were you being pulled over?
Something about I don't know, something about I want to say headlights, being that I have the black the black light headlights, which I did not know was illegal. So I mean, I didn't know that they were illegal. I just thought that blue lights and red lights were illegal because they represent the police officer light.
Okay, so, not to embarrass you in front of anyone, but you said, you'd plead the 25th
Yes.
Amendment, right?
I don't know my
Sir,
amendments, so I just
sir,
assumed.
Are you aware of what that means?
Sir.
That is when the president does not do his job correctly.
Hang on. We're not gonna go over amendments here. We're sticking strictly to the case and the charges, okay?
Alright. So basically I hereby find my client guilty.
You find him guilty? Are you sure it's not the judge
No.
Get the hell out of my courtroom. Get the hell out of my courtroom.
I plead not guilty. Plead not guilty,
stop,
sir.
Stop talking. Shut your mouth.
No, I don't want to go to jail.
You're not going to jail. I have not found you guilty. Okay. Get this lawyer out of my courtroom. Get this man a new lawyer.
Can I represent myself from this point on?
Your Honor, I'm Attorney James Mack.
All right, that man's being placed on arrest for contempt of court. Sentence is 30 days.
Am I getting cross-examined
Let him know
here?
that you're not going to be cross-examined. We're going to wait for you to get a new lawyer. All right, I'm going to declare a mistrial, and court will be back in session in about 10 minutes.
All right, sir. I'm Attorney James Max. I'm from the District Attorney's Office. I'm one of the public defenders. I'm free of charge.
All right. Court is adjourned.
All right. Your Honor, do you have a room that we could speak in privately? With my
Yes,
client?
this room over here to the left, through the double
What do you want
doors.
the DA? What do you want to happen with the DA?
And he's getting charged with contempt of court for his outburst leaving the
Okay,
courtroom.
Well, I mean, like, he already just caught.
How'd it go, Anthony?
Okay.
It's going good.
Just don't run from me.
I'm not gonna run.
I think
I
I'm
would
gonna win. This
never
one.
do that.
You are.
Is there any way that my client could have its cuffs removed while he's in court?
Oh, I don't know how dangerous it is. I was not informed anything, so
I'm not dangerous at all.
I know, man. I know. You need
I
to
would,
like
I
that.
would never run from anybody.
And also, I don't have keys to these cuffs. I don't know who cuffed him, but they have the key. I don't.
I'll work on that for you, man. You can have a seat though if you'd like.
It's the guy with the blondish hair, I believe, the one who cuffed me.
Alright.
He cuffed you.
one
Let
with
me
the,
call him. I can
white
call
shirt?
him. Sure, I can let him know.
Alright, sir.
Hey, I think they are calling you inside. He wanted to get uncuffed.
Okay.
I don't know how dangerous he is, so I rejected that. I didn't uncuff him, but I don't know how dangerous he is. Do you know him better than me?
Mr. Moore, are you gonna do something funny?
No, sir.
Do something funny. Oh.
Why'd you cuff my lawyer?
Didn't your lawyer said you are guilty?
Thank you very much.
I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with that other
If he
lawyer.
runs, I'll post bail or whatever. I'll sign whatever.
I want a lawyer.
I don't think he's getting
Now my
bailed.
lawyer wants a lawyer.
he's messed up. All right, so
Let's go.
so
now,
if I understand this correctly,
what's going on here?
You're on a traffic stop, and now you're under you're in court for possession of narcotics and use of narcotics, right?
Yeah, what had happened was I got pulled over for my headlight being backlit.
Okay.
Because I reckon they had some purplish tint to it, and so he went back, he got my ID and ran my license and all that, and then I believe when he came back, he saw that I had some powder on my nose, which on the record, it's a donut that I ate, a powdered donut.
Okay.
100% Colombian powdered donut.
Let me grab the files for the evidence for you. I just want to interrupt y'all before I hear anything.
Anyways,
Hey,
it
you
was
can
a
take this lawyer out.
100% Colombian powdered donut.
Okay. Was it laced with anything like the brownies are sometimes,
No,
or was
not
it...
at all.
Okay. And did he smell anything? Like, what made him think that it was something other than just powder?
I reckon because he saw that I showed him a moldy donut wrapper,
Okay.
and
All right, here's all the files, all the evidence.
Thank
You would
very
like
much
to
for
review those and
yeah,
just let me know when you are ready. I will return those files to the
there you go.
the
Hopefully, I'll have
prosecution.
that in the next 5 minutes. Alright, so
Chat.
3 grams of weed. I believe 3 grams of weed is just going to be a misdemeanor offense. So it's like
It's medical marijuana.
community. Okay, so you do have a card for that?
Yes, it should be also in there.
Okay, and was that weed legally obtained?
Yes.
Alright, and then you had the license for the firearm. Was the firearm registered to you and all that?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, moldy donut wrapper, cocaine. Alright. Let's see. Is the powder in the trunk or the front area of your vehicle the cocaine? That 2
Yes,
grams of it?
that was cocaine.
I didn't know that.
Alright, and then are you interested in any plea deals if they bring any to the table?
I just want to avoid jail time. That's really, my biggest thing. If I can get, parole or something like that, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get this completely cleared, but
Hey, I don't mean to intrude,
yeah.
but I believe our case is being pushed back for that other lawyer that had an outburst and now a physical altercation with this deputy. So they're having their trial now.
All right,
great.
so like 5 minutes from now, you're saying?
The only issue is I'm just not sure about it. I could try getting the judge back so we can confirm it and stuff. Oh, Your Honor.
Yes.
Are we pushing their trial back for the district attorney versus the LCSO or what?
It's gonna be it's still gonna be the same charges of possession of cocaine and possession of marijuana being brought forth by the LSPD officer here.
Okay.
All right. Have you had ample time to review the evidence, or do you need more time?
No, I think we're ready.
All right. To return the files to the prosecution, and we can case.
Hey, where's the lawyer who needs another lawyer? Are you gonna be his lawyer's lawyer?
Yes.
This is the lawyer for what happened out in the hallway.
Get down.
I see.
The other
Okay.
district attorney got knocked out.
Mm,
He threw one fucking punch, knocked his ass down on the ground.
I see.
I wish I had time to change into a fucking, nice suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All rise.
Nope.
Sir, please be respectful.
I'm being respectful.
Sir, please get back over here. Alright.
Now presiding, the Honorable Brad Smoke.
All right, you all may be seated. All right, we're here today because of the case of Andrew Martin versus the Los Santos Police Department. Now, we will proceed with the prosecution leading this off.
Your Honor, you just want me to start from the beginning, correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. So around midday on October 4th, I pulled Mr. Martin over in his gray Corvette on McDonald Street at postal 135 by the gas station. The stop was for driver without headlights that are white or yellow, which is illegal if you do not follow. Well, his headlights were purple, which is illegal on the state of San Andreas. So from there, I got his information and I ran all that, and he was completely clear. I was going to give him a verbal warning for the headlights. Upon me approaching his vehicle again, hard and had a line of white powder under his nose, which then led me to ask him if he was okay, and he told me that he just had some donuts. So I then asked him if he could show me the wrapper, due to my suspicion from his nose sniffing and the powder on his nose. And then he was stuttering, acting very nervous, and then eventually found a moldy wrapper somewhere in his vehicle and pulled it out and told me that was the wrapper that the donuts were in. So I then asked him if he ate moldy food. He told me no, which then did not add up to me if he's eating food out of a moldy wrapper. So I asked him to step out the vehicle for a search. He then refused. I let him again to step out, and I just continued going back and forth with him, asking him to step out the vehicle. He eventually then told me that he did have cocaine in the vehicle, specifically under the driver's seat. So then I asked him to step out the vehicle, and that I was appreciative of him telling me that straight up. And then he still refused to step out the vehicle, and that's when another officer arrived. If you remember, about maybe 30 minutes ago, he was taken out of this courtroom and arrested for 10 days for contempt of court. But he was the canine unit on scene. He arrived, and I believe he used a wood plank from his vehicle and placed it in between the driver's tires of the vehicle so he could not leave, which eventually he did attempt to. After he attempted to leave but was unsuccessful, he was tased out of the vehicle, put into cuffs. He was then searched. We found 3 grams of cocaine, 3 grams of weed on him. We also found a firearm in the vehicle, powdery substance in the vehicle, and a medical and firearms license in the vehicle. That's all, Your Honor.
All right. Would the defense like to make any opening statements?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Defense may proceed.
Alright, Your Honor. So if I'm correct, my client is currently under. He's currently under for charges of possession of cocaine and possession of marijuana. My client does have a medicinal marijuana card, which in that form that he can possess up to 5 grams of legally obtained marijuana, which then should remove the marijuana charge. The cocaine is also a misdemeanor charge, which means a few months of community service, very little jail time, if any. Headlights, yeah, they're on. The powder under his nose was donuts. That was tested and proven. Moldy wrapper doesn't have much, so I'd like to request that evidence to be removed from the court case.
Which evidence did
The moldy wrapper.
okay.
No further, Your Honor.
All right, so we are dismissing the or we are suppressing the moldy wrapper. All right. Prosecution have any questions for the defense?
No, Your Honor. Actually, Your Honor, sorry. You said that the substance found on the defendant was actually not cocaine, but powdered donut, correct?
That's correct.
We happened to run the substance that we found on him, and it did come back positive for cocaine.
Really?
Yes.
They didn't test my nose.
Your Honor, if I may, where was this substance that you tested located on the subject?
The substance we tested happened to be the cocaine baggie under his seat.
Under his seat, so it wasn't actually on this person.
No.
And was anyone else in this vehicle with him?
No.
And where was this located in the vehicle?
Directly under the driver's seat.
So you could say that a passenger in the back seat possibly slipped it under there?
I believe the vehicle was. Apologies. I believe the vehicle was a two-seater.
A two-seater?
I could be correct there, but I do believe it was a two-seater.
Wait, one.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna hand this back to you and just wait here.
Hey, what's going on here? Copy, it's a fake.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds serious.
Lawyer.
At this time, I'm gonna have everybody shelter in place.
Oh, it's right outside.
Shelter in place.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor, I believe this is a hostage situation happening across the street.
Well, that is fine. We'll deal with the court case now.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Could you repeat?
That's fine. We'll deal with the court case here and now. I believe there are plenty of officers in this fine city that can handle the hostage situation. How the fuck did this man get a?
Sir, I'm gonna ask you to put your phone away and turn it off.
Okay. No one checked me for a phone, so. Am I gonna go?
Hopefully. I mean,
I want to plead not guilty or whatever amendment I need to plead.
Want to plead not guilty? Okay. You already have.
Okay. Okay.
If you want to take a plea deal, we can discuss that with you.
I mean,
Alright.
I just don't want to go to jail.
Are we ready to proceed? Alright, we can proceed with the court hearing. And, sorry, collecting my thoughts here. We can proceed with the court hearing while the current stuff is in progress right next door. So we can wrap this up. All right, would the prosecution like to call anybody to stand?
No, Your Honor.
You gonna have to yell.
I said no, Your Honor.
All right, cool. Does the defense wish to call anybody to stand?
You want to testify?
Is that a smart idea or?
It's up to you. I would advise against it.
Well, I'll go with your word and not testify.
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Well, so far we have 2 opening statements and no evidence presented. So I'll ask again: would the prosecution like to call anybody to stand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sweet.
Lawyer, did I happen to hand you the evidence?
The
I
evidence?
handed the evidence, but would you like to call him to the stand?
Could you say that
Would
again?
be the chair to like to call anybody to the stand? The stand would be the chair to my left. Someone should be sitting there if you're calling the defense to the stand. I.e., whether it be the lawyer or Mr. Martin himself.
I'd like to call Mr. Martin up to the stand, please, Your Honor.
I mean, yay! God damn it!
You know what? That's why.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, Loggy,
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. You swear to the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right.
Now, Mr. Martin, if you do remember, when that canine officer happened to place that wood plank on under your tire, and you attempted to accelerate, were you to evade?
No, sir. I was trying to warm up my tires.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yes, I was trying to warm up my tires, sir.
One more.
I was trying to warm up my tires. You know, I felt like they were getting a little cold.
I apologize. Okay, you felt like your tires were getting a little cold. Had that wood plank not have been there, would you have continued?
No.
No. If I do remember, and on my body cam, it would show you were accelerating for a good 5 seconds, maybe even more.
I was warming up
Your
my
vehicle,
tires.
You would have been probably down the road within 5 seconds of fully accelerating, which is why I'm just a little confused as to how you were just trying to get your tires warm.
I mean, I'm not a mechanic, nor do I know much about cars, so I don't know if you're correct on that, but I was not trying to get away.
Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Martin, how long would you say you've had your car?
I just got it like a couple months ago. I want to say like 2 months ago.
Okay. And Mr. Martin, how many times have you driven that car within the 2 months of your purchase?
Objection.
Go ahead.
Objection on relevance.
Your Honor, I believe this is perfectly relevant considering.
Indeed, it is perfectly relevant. Defense is setting up a timeline for the tires. Proceed.
Now, Mr. Martin, again, how many times would you say you've driven your vehicle within 2 months of purchase?
I would say at least a good 20 to 25 times. I have two cars,
So
so
within driving your Corvette around 25 times within 2 months, I think it's safe to say you know how fast it can go within 5 seconds, correct?
actually, no, I don't actually speed like that, sir.
So would you say that was the first time you've ever gone that fast with the wood plank being there?
I mean, I was stopped in motor. I was stopped, so I was spinning the tires. I don't know how that relates to going fast.
Right. It was going fast due to you holding on, pushing your accelerator.
But I wasn't going anywhere. I was just I hit about 5,000 RPMs and 0 miles per hour. So
Right. Okay. Now, Mr. Martin, on to the cocaine. Where did you get that cocaine that you had under your seat?
If the defense could hold comments until the prosecution is finished, please and thank you.
I mean, I don't remember.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember where you got that cocaine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are aware, since you were the only person in the vehicle and it was under the driver's seat, that does mean you are in possession of that cocaine.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, with you, Mr. Martin,
Yes, sir.
did you answer my question?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that then?
I don't remember what I said.
I asked you if you were aware that having that cocaine in the vehicle was a felony. Since
No, sir. I don't believe. I don't believe that you told me it was a felony or not.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you now. That is Penal Code 703. The exact charge would be possession of a controlled substance under 1 ounce. And if I remember math from middle school, it is under 1 ounce. Therefore, making that a felony.
All right. Yes, we've come to a conclusion and of his charges.
Well, that's all I have, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Martin, you may return to your seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Excuse me, come back up. I apologize. Oh my good lord. Mr. Martin, if you'd like to come back to the stand.
Oh, okay.
I done goofed.
Sorry, what's that? Oh my gosh. You need to get new steps here, sir.
You need to pick your damn feet up.
I don't know how to do that, sir.
Does the defense have any questions for Mr. Martin?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the defense may proceed.
All right, Mr. Martin. When you were driving down the road, were your the lights even on?
Yes, they were.
They were. And about what time of day would you say it was?
It was probably mid morning to mid afternoon, somewhere around there.
So would you say about 1 p.m.?
Yeah.
And would you be able to see your headlights in that time of day?
Honestly, no. Probably, very faintly, if at all.
So, if I were a civilian driving past your vehicle or coming up behind it, or you pass me, could I easily identify your lights as being illegal?
No, unless you had like 20/20 vision. Those people do not.
So they'd look like a normal headlight or tail light unless I basically
Yes.
had a picture of it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and object. For the prosecution, the defense is leading the witness.
Very
I
well.
don't know.
I reject. I have another question for you. Were you ever read your rights while you were in cuffs?
Yes, I think
Yes.
so. When I was in
When
the
were you
back
read
of
those rights?
when I was in the back of the police car.
Police car when you were still by your vehicle or after they started questioning?
He questioned me and then he pulled me out of my vehicle, put me in handcuffs, tased me, put me in handcuffs, and then read me my rights when I was in the back of their vehicle. After they questioned me, I want to say like a couple times.
Okay. Did you say anything before your Miranda rights were read to you that incriminate yourself?
Yeah, yes.
And did they bring your rights in mind, as in the Fifth Amendment, which states you have the right to remain silent so you don't incriminate yourself, or right against self-incrimination?
No,
No.
I don't believe so.
If I may interject,
Yes, Your Honor.
if he's not under arrest at the time of the questioning, he does not need to be read his Miranda rights.
They already had said that I was under arrest.
While you were at the vehicle.
While I was, yeah, he said you're being placed under arrest.
Okay, well
and I did not want to get out of my vehicle because I did not feel safe because there were 3 cars circling the traffic stop.
All right. Well, you did state that that they were asking you questions prior to you being placed under arrest while you were in the vehicle.
I believe they had asked me questions, like at least 1 or 2 questions before I was placed under arrest, and then they had asked me more questions after I was placed under arrest before they read me my Miranda right.
What questions did they ask you?
If I had any cocaine on me, or if I had done any cocaine. That was before they told me I was under arrest.
Okay. And what questions did they ask you arrested?
I don't remember, Your Honor.
Okay. Were they asking personal information questions?
I think they asked like 2 personal questions, and then the rest were pertaining to the traffic incident.
Okay. So what questions were they asking pertaining to the traffic incident?
I believe they had asked me. I forget, sir. Honestly, I forget. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. The defense may proceed with questioning.
Thank you, Your Honor. Upon the arrival of the law enforcement officer to your vehicle, they stated that they saw a white powdery substance below your nose. That was a powder from a donut. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And that was tested and was actually powdered donut, not a narcotic. Is that correct?
No, they actually never tested the powder on
Never
my
tested?
nose.
Okay. And you had a moldy donut wrapper to prove that, but that was removed from the case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were there any smells or anything in plain view that could lead the um, arresting officer, or the officers on scene for a legal search of your vehicle?
No, sir.
No. So, what was their reasoning behind the search of your vehicle?
He had said the reasoning behind the search of my vehicle is probable cause due to the fact that I had powdered substances or powdered donut on my nose.
All right. And just for reference, would you say that anyone could possibly have that on their nose if they ate a donut in the last few minutes and didn't wipe their mouth?
Objection
Yes, sir.
for the prosecution. The defense is leading a witness.
Very well. So,
Is the defense
other
going to
than-
retract their statements?
I retract.
Okay.
Other than the powder on your nose, were you acting weirdly? Did you have any medical issues that could lead to them having proper cause, or it appear that they had proper cause?
No, sir.
All right. I have no further at this time, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Does the prosecution have anything they would like to revisit?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Does the defense have anything that they'd like to revisit?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right. I will call a 5-minute recess so I can review the evidence brought forth in the case and make a decision.
Correction. Does that mean that I can go play basketball outside, or is that not that type of recess?
Court's adjourned. Y'all back in 5 minutes.
Jesus.
Damn, dude. What did
I-
we do? Get you crutches?
No, I mean it's the stairs, man. They just.
It's a recess, so if you see people exiting the room, don't worry.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't want to have this on my record. Damn.
Yeah. Hey, where's my bags of chips? Yeah.
Do you have a beer?
Oh, hey, you there?
I've been waiting for you.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
literally about to post this. I'm getting depressed over here.
Oh, sorry.